Hey YouTube, it's Emily. This will be a video on tutorial video on how to make this like Xbase, and then you put a bow on it, Hello Kitty bow. I don't know. I thought it looked really cool, so I was gonna make a tutorial on it. Plus, I'll be making a tutorial on how to make this in the video and a bow. So it's like 3 tutorials in one, and all you're going to need for this to make is coarse scissors, string, which this is elastic 0.7 string. You're going to need, since I'm going to make the blue version of this, you're going to need glitter blue, regular blue, which I don't know if I have enough of that one, so I might use a different one, and a regular like sort of metallic or whatever kind of blue you want to use, and then just glow in the dark blue and white, or regular, and also black beads. So that's all the stuff you're going to need to make this, I don't know, Xbase with a bow on it. And also, when you make Xbases, see, this is like what a regular Xbase looks like. Or if you want, you can make it into a 3D Xbase, which, see, there's the Xbase and then 3D. Or again, you can make one of these, or you can make a disc cuff or UFO cuff or anything like that. So like, Xbase is like the most complex one, not like complex, but you could like make different things out of it, like see, like 3D, attach stuff to it, which is really cool design. I think it's really cool. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make this. First I'll show you how to make the Xbase, and then I might show you how to attach it. I don't know, it's going to look be a little hard since the string is clear. But mostly what you have to do when you attach it is just like weave it in between different beads from the outside, and just weave it in so it like stays and it won't move. By the way, I'm going to be using my camera to do the tutorial, but I'm using my iPad right now just to show you this. And by the way, I know this camera really sucks. Like, when you film it, it's all blurry and stuff, but I can't really fix that. I'm getting a new camera soon, hopefully, but for now I'll be using that for the tutorial. Okay, so first what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to take your glow in the dark beads. I don't know if you can see it, but you're going to have to make the outside, or the beginning of it, which you see right here, the glow in the dark beads, all the way around it. That's what you're going to have to use first. So take your string as long as you want, because you're probably going to have to add more on the way while we're making this. So just cut your string. I know you probably can't see the string because it's clear. It's the only string I have right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 blue beads, put them on the string, and take a clear or whatever kind this is, a white, glow in the dark bead, put it on, and then 2 more blue beads, and then 1 more white bead, glow in the dark beads. And so it's going to start looking like this, and what you're going to do is you're just going to follow this pattern until the cuff fits around your wrist. So I'll just be doing 32, that's the average size, I think. Okay, actually, you're gonna have to string on 30 beads, not 32, because you're gonna have to have it so where you tie it together, the pattern still goes. But I think when you put on 32 beads, you end up with 2 blue beads, and then it's like 4 blue beads altogether. So if you already added 32, just take off 2. Because see, when you tie it together, then you just cut off the extra string that's right here, but not too close to the knot or it'll break the knot and it'll beads will come off. So there you have this thing right here, just 30 beads. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 3 beads. So you see where this glitter bead is right here, and then this blue bead, and this glitter bead. So we're going to add 3. So what you're going to have to do is see if your string is coming out the white glow-in-the-dark bead, and if it is, then that's good. And if it's not, just thread it through the white glow-in-the-dark bead, like so. Now it's coming out of the white glow-in-the-dark bead. Now you have to take your three next beads, which is going to be in this pattern. It's going to be blue. Oopsie. It's going to be glitter blue, regular blue, and then glow in the dark blue. So you're going to thread that on. I mean, not glow in the dark. Sorry, glitter. So like that. Thread it on your string. And then since your string's coming out through this bead right here, you're going to thread it through the next white glow in the dark bead. So it looks like this. It's sort of like a little crown sort of triangle. And you do that all the way around until you get back to right there. So I'll show you one more time. Take your glow in the dark bead, thread it on the string. Take your blue string, thread it on, your blue bead. Take your glow in the dark, glitter bead, sorry. And then it's coming out of this bead right here. Thread it through this one right here. Next glow in the dark white, and pull. Make sure you pull pretty tight, but it's gonna end up coming loose as you go around. But when you tie it off, you're gonna pull it really tight, or the cuff will look weird and it'll be too loose. So do that all the way around until you get up to this glitter bead. Okay, so now when you thread on your last beads, which is glitter, regular glitter, you're going to want it to thread it through this white glow in the dark bead right there, and then thread it up to the glitter bead. So thread it through the glitter bead too. And thread it through the regular blue bead, and then thread it through. So now since it's coming out of the regular blue bead, it's going to sort of look like this. It sort of looks like the sun. Well, it looks like a sun to me. And then what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be making another row. So instead of using regular blue beads, we're going, since we're making this little sort of star sort of thing, you're going to be needing glitter, blue, glow in the dark blue, and then another glitter. And you're going to do that all the way around, and you thread it through each blue bead that's sticking out. So I'll show you a couple times. Take a glitter bead, glow in the dark blue, and then a glitter bead. And since it's coming out of this bead right here, you're going to thread it through the next blue bead, and it's going to start making like sort of tips. So it looks like that. I'm going to show you a couple more times. Take your glitter bead, glow in the dark, glitter. And thread it through this bead right here. It's basically like the ones in the center. Blue beads are the ones that are sticking out. Okay, so you're going, since you have your beads on your string, going to thread it through the next regular blue bead, the next glitter bead, and the next glow in the dark bead. So you're rising up to a new level, or like making a new level. So through those 3 beads, and then you're going to pull your string. Make sure it's pretty tight. And so now your string will be coming out through the first glow in the dark bead that you put on for the row. Now you're going to be making a new row, so now since we finished this this glow in the dark row, if you can see where the glow in the dark is, go on to the middle row, which is another glow in the dark. So you're going to do this, repeat the same steps that you did. So you take your glow in the dark, your glitter, your glow in the dark, and your glitter. Since it's coming out of this glow in the dark right here, you're going to thread it through the next one that's sticking out. So it'll look like this. You're going to repeat that so you get to the beginning of where you just threaded on your beads. Okay, so now you're going to thread it through. See how the string's coming out of this bead right here? Thread it through the glow in the dark, then thread it through the glitter, and then the next glow in the dark, so you're moving up another row. And see, this Xbase cuff, all you do is you keep on repeating the same steps. So now it looks like this. And it might sort of like be like going out a little bit, but when you tie it off, it'll like come together. See how like this one, it's not like opened like that. I don't know, it sounds confusing right now, but towards the end, when you close it off, then you'll understand. So now we finished 2 rows of glow in the dark. Next, we're gonna move on to glow in the dark, and another glow in the dark. By the way, what I mean by the rows is, you see how, okay, right here is the glow in the dark row, and then when you look over here, you have regular, and then you have another row that has glow in the dark, and then the glow in the dark row, and then a final glow in the dark row. and then you have a regular. That sounds a little confusing, but so you're gonna have 3 rows that have glow in the dark, 2 rows that have regular, and then the edges. So now you're just gonna be doing the same exact thing you just did. So another glow in the dark one. So 2, put on 1 glitter, 1 glow in the dark, then another glitter, and thread it through the next glow in the dark bead. And you're gonna repeat that step, and then all you're gonna do basically is another row, but you're gonna have glitter, then the regular bead, the regular blue, and then glitter. And then that's how you're gonna finish it. And then you just do the outside. I know it sounds a little confusing right now, but I'll explain it when I'm done. Okay, so now I just finished off the row that we were just doing. I didn't feel like showing you how to end it, but you already know that. So now you're gonna do another row. Since we just finished this from this part down, you're gonna do a row that has regular blue beads and the glitter ones. So it's just like when you started off the cuff or the Xbase. You're gonna take a glow in the dark blue. A glitter bead, a regular blue, and then another glitter bead, and then thread it through the bead that's sticking out, which is the next glow in the dark. Okay, so now you're on your last row. So take your glitter blue bead, your regular blue bead, and your glitter blue bead. Put on the string, and then you're going to thread it through the glow in the dark bead right there, the glitter bead, and then the regular blue bead. So you're going up still another row. And so now you're finished with the middle section. So we're going to be doing more glow in the dark. So another row that has the glow in the dark blue. So that's what we're going to be using. And then you thread it through the next top regular blue bead, just like we did before. And you do that all the way around till you get to the other part. Okay, so after you finish your last row of blue beads, we're going to start actually finishing off the cuff. So we're gonna have to do one more row that has glitter, a blue glitter bead, a white glow in the dark bead, and then a blue glitter bead. And you're going to do that all the way around. And then you're gonna, after you're done with that, you're gonna bring it up to the next row like you did every other time. So do that, and then I'll show you how to finish off the whole entire cuff. Okay, so since you put on your last beads, thread it through the next regular blue bead, then bring it up to the next glitter bead, and then the white glow-in-the-dark bead. So now it's starting to look like this, and as you can see, you just finished right here where the white is. So now we're gonna finish it off with the blue beads. So what you're gonna do is, since it's coming out of the white glow-in-the-dark bead, you take 2 blue glow-in-the-dark beads and thread it through the next white bead. So it's coming out through here, thread it through the next white bead that's sticking out, the white glow-in-the-dark one. And make sure you pull tight, since this is gonna end up finishing off the cuff. Okay, so now since you went all the way around, you're going to thread on your last 2 glow-in-the-dark beads. And you're going to end up tying it off. So what you're going to have to do is thread it through the next white bead and the next 2 glow-in-the-dark beads. And tying it off is basically like tying off any other cuff. So now you successfully made an Xbase cuff, which looks like that. Here you go. Sorry if it's kind of blurry, my camera sucks. So now we have this part right here. Now what you're going to need is metallic blue and black. And sorry, camera's blurry. I can't keep on apologizing. My camera sucks. Okay, so now you're going to have to tie on the candy bow, which is not that hard. Okay, so mostly what you're going to do is just weave in and out through the beads, so take one end of the string, put it through one corner of the bow, and then take the other string, put it through the underneath bead. And then so you're just going to line it up so it's like level with this. And then take one string and put it through the bead that's like underneath it, or something that's like overlaying it. And then all you're going to do is like just weave in and out between each beads so you get all the way around, or you could like skip some. That's basically how you do it. So I'll show you how when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's finished after you weaved it like in between the beads, and it stays so it won't like come off or anything. And by the way, in this camera the beads look different colors because this camera sucks, but I think it's really cool though. So yeah, this is a tutorial on how to make an Xbase with a bow attached to it. So please subscribe and look out for more videos. Thanks, bye.